Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are here for the first time, welcome. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much. What up though? So today I'm going to be doing a everyday look. If you guys are already subscribed, you guys know I tried to achieve this with the Jouer new palette and it got out of control. So I did want to come back. I did not use the full Jouer Jet Set palette, but I used a couple to accomplish this look today. This one's light, guys. It's a light Friday. We're not going ham. It ain't Circus Barcus today. We're keeping it simple. So if you want to see how I got this look, you know what to do. Keep on watching. Alrighty, so for the everyday look, obviously you want to make sure you always are moisturized. So I'm going to start off with my Ole Henriksen Truth Serum and make sure that I get that in there really good. And next I'm going to use Ole Henriksen's C-Rush Brightening Gel. This one is super good. This is the latest one I got. Next, I'm going to be using my Tarte Tape Shape on my eyes. I still definitely want to make sure I give my shadows something to stick on to. So even though it's a light day, still put something on your lids so that your shadow isn't moving around all throughout the day. It's a light day, we don't want to do anything too heavy. What I'm going to do is use a powder. So on a light day, you don't really have to do too much to your eyebrows. I mean, if you really want to go in and cut them and conceal them, you can. But what I'm going to do as an alternative, I'm just going to use a powder and I'm just going to lightly fill in any spaces that might be bare. Whenever you're doing your eyebrows and you're going for just a everyday look, it's probably best, this one's already done, so I kind of wanted to just show what that looks like. All you want to do is just use light brush strokes going in the same direction of the hair. When doing the everyday look, you kind of want to get that perfect clean line the first time. That way you're not going in with more concealer, more makeup, and then it just turns into like another heavy makeup day. Next, I'm going to set my eyebrows. I'm going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. And also, I just wanted to show, if you don't have the actual brow gel, something that works that literally I did for years when I would buy, you know, all of my makeup out of the convenience stores and I wasn't shopping at any of the counters or anything. I always use Maybelline, and this is the clear mascara. Either one is good. Okay, now our eyebrows are all done. As you can see, it's just a simple eyebrow job, nothing crazy. Next, I want to set my eye area because we do have the concealer on there, but we want to make sure that we set it before we go in with any shadows. So I'm going to be using Cover FX, and this is really awesome. This is their matte setting powder. I just got this. It's really good. It's mattifying, and it's awesome. Okay, for this everyday look, I literally feel like between these three palettes, we can get it off. So there's the Jouer, the Jet Set palette that I just did a review on. If you haven't watched that, go back and watch it. It got out of control. This is a really good one to do every day. The KKW and Mario collaboration, there's some really good colors in here that can also be good for an everyday. Even recently, Kylie Cosmetics, the Bronze Extended Palette, it's a goodie as well. So I'm just gonna go between the three and come up with something out of the three. So I'm gonna start with KKW. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here. That one is called Miami. That one's a really good one to start off with. So we're just gonna warm up the creases. And this is gonna be a really easy day, I promise. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Kylie Cosmetics Extended Palette, and I'm gonna be using this one right here. That one is called Tiger Eye. Next, I'm gonna switch brushes. I'm gonna go in with my Delium Tools 781. I'm gonna go in with the darkest color in the Kylie Extended, and that one is called Bronzite. And this one I'm gonna go a little bit towards the bottom of the lash line and just stay right there. Okay, next I'm going to switch brushes again. This is my MAC 213. I love this little brush. I feel like I want to go with this color right here. That one is called Quartz. This one I just want to put a little bit in the center, right in the middle. Just a touch. That's it. That's it. Don't do too much. Next, I'm gonna just take a clean brush. This is my MAC 227. I just want to blend out here and make sure that everything here is smooth. Okay, ready? Fun fact, I'm horrible with eyeliner. If you have been watching my videos, you already know that. A trick that is easy for me and my crazy eyelashes is just to use shadow. This is something I've been doing for years, since I was 18, 19 years old. This is actually a Kylie Cosmetics brush from, I think this is from one of her like eyeliner brushes that came out a while ago. This is the Jouer Jet Set palette. I'm just going to use the black in there, and I'm going to create my eyeliner. Go ahead and use your liquid eyeliner. If you have a pencil liner, any liner that you're comfortable with using, go ahead and line your eyes. Thank God for black eyeshadow. It's literally what I use for liner because my eyelashes are crazy. Thanks, Dad. Alright, so simple as it is, that's it. For the eyes, sometimes people, you know, it's just not required to have on so much makeup, but you definitely want to have something on. You could be going on just a cool, you know, lunch date, you know, with a homegirl, or even the movies where no one's gonna look at your makeup at all. Next, I'm gonna put some eyeliner in the waterline. Now, we are doing an everyday look, and I do want to express, if you want to stop here and just put on your lipstick, you can, where you can just maybe even put on mascara. You don't have to put on lashes. This would be a good point to put on some mascara. You can put on a liquid lip, you can put on a lipstick, a lip gloss, and call it a day. I am going to use foundation. Now, some girls like to give their skin, I do, today was a rest day for my skin. I like to give my skin a break. I don't want to put any makeup on it. I just want my face to breathe and just, you know, have a day with nothing on it. So feel free to do that. The eyes are in a good place, but I am going to show you a technique for if you do want to put on some foundation, but you don't want it to be too much, but you do want a little bit of coverage. The first thing is you want to use a brush. Get yourself one of these nice angled brushes like this that are for the foundation. That's going to help you kind of just lightly almost airbrush whatever foundation it is that you're going to use. Today I'm going to be using Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Magic Foundation. I'm just going to slowly work it into the skin. So that is how much is there, and we're just going to slowly work it in. So that little bit that I put on the brush, I only did on this side. So can you guys see the difference? I can. And it's just a light airbrush. I mean, honestly, it's really not that heavy. Like, you guys can still see my freckles, and it doesn't look like I have on a ton of makeup. It just looks like my skin. It's really cool, right? It's all about what you use. So I'm gonna go back in on the other side, and I'm just gonna use one pump. I don't know, honestly, like, this is just one of those techniques that it sometimes takes time to be comfortable with. I know a lot of people, I don't know, they're just not comfortable putting on a little bit of makeup. They want to have a lot of makeup on, and that's totally fine. But find your way with lightly putting on makeup. You know what I mean? It's kind of cool to just see you, see your face. Keeping in mind that it's a light day, with my MAC bronzer, I am going to go in normally like I would, but I do want to kind of wipe some of it off because I don't want it to be too heavy. Going in lightly underneath your cheeks just to create a little bit of depth. And instead of actually going in and snatching my nose with the smaller brush, I'm actually going to do it with the big brush. I know, like, I never do that, but I just want to show different techniques and different styles. Any little tips that I pick up and see along the way. You gotta go all the way up to where your eyes are. So you can see how that kind of snatches the nose a little bit, kind of tucks it in. And don't forget the forehead. Now for glow, I'm not gonna go in with an actual highlighter. Go in with highlighter if you have it. I would say just go very lightly. Listen, I'm not an ambassador. I just truly believe in this, like this Hollywood Flawless filter. It is literally my favorite alternative thing to do for highlight and glow. It gets into your skin and it's just so amazing. It comes in different colors, so it matches to you perfectly and just goes in the skin so well. I'm gonna use this here as my highlighter and down the nose. It's so good and so blendable. I mean, I started with the brush first and then I kind of just went in with my finger. Oh, it's so bomb. You can achieve that with a highlighter, but it's just like you have to really be light-handed, and you can definitely add more. I'll show you guys what it looks like if I just go in one more time. This stuff is like awesome. It's still gonna give you like a natural glow. So I'm just gonna take the brush first. This is something you can also do with the Beauty Blender. It's just giving a nice, good, just a simple, you know, just a simple glow. All right, now I am going to put on lashes. You can either put on lashes or just do mascara at this point, whatever you want to do, but I'm gonna do lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, lashes all done. Because it is so simple, you can have a little fun. You can do some lashes like this, or you can choose a lighter lash, you know, whichever look you're going for, depending on what your light day is all going to have going on. But yeah, I chose to put on a little bit more of a dramatic lash. These are the Lilly lashes in the style Sydney. All I want to do now is I want to put a little bit of mascara on the bottom. Just a little bit, just move it back and forth. Just want to get a little bit going on. I used to hate putting mascara down here, and then my homegirl was just like, you have amazing lashes, why don't you do that more often? I was like, I don't know, they're just super curly and it's hard to do. And she was just like, you need to do that. You need to do that more often. She was like, they're so long and curly and good. And I started doing it and I'm like, you know what? It is okay. I do like it. My lashes are just so curly, man. And I know that people want curl, but I'm like, y'all don't want this curl. This is out of control curl. Okay, now just so we don't get oily through the day, I do want to put a little bit of the mattifying powder on all over. If your skin doesn't, you know, God bless you. But I'm going to just set this down a little bit. What's so good about that Hollywood Flawless filter is it still shines through. Okay, lastly, for the lips, I'm going to keep it nude and neutral and warm. I'm going to use Dose of Color. This color is Cork. I'm just going to keep it natural today and show you guys what this looks like. Okay, so here are the lips. They are still matting down a little bit. They're gonna oxidize just a little bit. But yeah, this is my everyday look. If you don't have the actual palettes that I use, you basically just want to put something light in the inner corners. In the outer corners, you want it to be a little bit dark. Usually, depending on the brush that you have, it'll go on stronger. The more dense the brush, the more like intense. So always remember, if it's dense, it's intense. If it's light and fluffy, you'll get that light fluffy look. And always just leave one brush that is clean, because another good technique is to go on the outside with that clean brush and just kind of blend everything. And yeah, this was a simple journey today. We didn't do too much, we did just enough. I feel like this is one that anyone can do, anyone can achieve. Hope you guys enjoyed this simple look. I just wanted to switch it up. Leave me a comment. If you are not subscribed, go on and subscribe. If you are following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. It's so good to hear from some of you guys. Thanks for connecting with me. And yeah, have a good weekend. Enjoy your weekend. And remember, always find your frequency and feel good. Yeah. Okay, this is it's an everyday. It's an everyday.